Slime Rancher 2 came out a little over a week ago, and I wanted to give my quick thoughts on it. It only feels right that I come back and talk about it on my channel. The graphics look great. The gameplay feels nice. It feels smooth. Somehow, despite being basically the same exact game in terms of controls, it feels somehow smoother. I don't know what it is. Everything just feels so much more refined. Also, speaking of refining, I like the use of finding materials with the vacuum itself. It is a much better improvement than Slime Rancher 1, where you had to get like the apiaries, the pumps, and that other thing. I hated those. I didn't like having to place it in a specific location and then waiting for it to be caught within said machine. I feel like it's a lot better to find it in these ore deposits or in these other means of finding things. Also, speaking of finding things, I love the fact that this game is just so much more open. It feels like the way that the world is crafted is in a way where you have to have the mentality of, I have to explore in order to find more stuff and find the way forward. And you know, there's been so many secrets I've just found on the map, and I got every single treasure pod. They were a real pain to get. I had to get a YouTube video to just make sure that I didn't skip over any, and it's just wow. Like looking at Slime Rancher 1, everything was pretty linear. If you look at it, like, you may think like, oh wow, this area is, like, you know, pretty cool, you know, like, no. To me, Slime Rancher 1 feels like corridors now. Slime Rancher 2, however, it is a big open space with so much to explore. This game encourages exploration like from beginning to end. like finding the Gordos is so much harder in this game. I don't even know if I found every single one. I'm kind of reluctant to check now because, dang, it's just amazing. Although I do have to say, also in terms of exploration, the game is still in beta. Things aren't perfect. You know, like everything feels 2 times faster. For example, like oh, this is such a pain, but like tar slimes reproduce like 2 to 3 times faster than they did in Slime Rancher 1. Same thing applies to chickens, right? I do time skips from time to time just because I want like my slimes to give off as many plorts as possible. So like I go to sleep in game and wait for them to take out as many plorts as possible, and then I come out of my house and then I just see my chickens have overtaken my whole ranch. Like the chickens overpopulate to the point where they can't even fit in their own coop, so they're just everywhere and they're reproducing everywhere on the ranch. So I had to completely destroy my ranch setup and get a bunch of different type of carnivorous slimes and then just have them eat everything. It's a pain. That's just an example of me saying that it's in beta, though. What I meant by exploration is, because the game is in beta, similar to Slime Rancher 1, the game doesn't have every single area accessible. Like, there are these 2 obvious points on the map. I'm not going to really spoil, but there's these 2 obvious points in the map that basically, you know that they link up, and there's like an area in between them, but you can't go to that area yet because it's not finished. It's not in the game. Think of the ruins from Slime Rancher 1. Those weren't in the game in the beta. The ruins were one of the last things to come out right before the Glass Desert. And who knows, maybe we will get the Glass Desert in this game, or like an oasis, you know? I don't know. There's still slimes missing from the game. There's been a couple leaks. If you want to see that, I won't spoil everything, but there's a couple leaks saying that there's some things returning, some things changing, if you want to check those out. And yeah, overall, Slime Rancher 1 Slime Rancher 2 rather, in its beta right now, I think it's an 8.5 out of 10. It's doing a lot of things right. It's just you can tell it's not complete, and I feel like there's more things to do that I could do. I like Monomi Park's choice of not allowing us to get the bee bot to make everything automatic, because if we did have the bee bot, I know for a fact that by the time the game comes out on full release, everything's already going to be automated, so we won't have as much like as much of a pull to really commit to the game. So the fact that they didn't add the B-bot and didn't let automation be a thing, I think that's a really smart choice. Unless the B-bot is in the game, and I never saw it. Oh no, no. The game is fun though. I like another thing. I like the fact that you find more crafting recipes not only from treasure pods, but you also find them from talking to the past characters from Slime Rancher 1, because they do talk to you in like phone calls from time to time. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And yeah, I don't like decorations though. I think they're boring, and I think that the layouts of everything just look better without them. I feel like they're just like, I feel like they stick out too much. Even if there's something that blends in with the environment, I don't like the way that that the custom decorations you can place down are. I feel like they're a waste of space. And even if you do place them down, they should be in a different area than where you put your slime science, like utilities and warp tech. They shouldn't take up the same space. They should be in like their own designated space. Alright, well, that's it for me. Just wanted to do a quick video talking about Slime Rancher 2, my thoughts on it. Nothing too serious. Again, the game's not done, so these are just quick thoughts. Alright, see you all in the next one.